Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the home opener of this new season between the Oakland A's and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Billy Burns is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Chris Coghlan will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a 1-out walk here in the top of the first. Josh Reddick takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Adam LaRoche set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they can't get LaRoche to chase there as that evens things at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Ashe will make the catch to retire the side. Odubel Herrera comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Pulled toward right center field. Burns is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Freddie Galvis will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards center, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Carlos Santana takes his first shot now with a man at first following the 1-out single.
Well, this is kind of the way you draw it up. Have at least 1 guy on base for the middle of your order. We'll see if they can drive him in and get that early run.
The 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Burns comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Nick Williams set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Howard. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And to score, the runner from second. And to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. Cesar Hernandez will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play. Oh, that grounder got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. Chris Davis will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Williams giving chase. One down. Settling in now, Stephen Vogt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Jed Lowry into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ashe will put this one away, and the side is retired. Cody Ashe strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. One away. At the plate, Darnell Sweeney, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. The pitcher, Aaron Nola, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Fly ball heading for the alley, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Odubel Herrera will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And guys, he swung at the first pitch too, and a lot of times you want your leadoff guy to at least see some pitches and make the guy work a little bit.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Valencia is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2. Freddie Galvis strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's got to start finding ways to throw that curveball for strikes, because if he doesn't, guys will keep taking it and wait for the fastball.
Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Still 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Carlos Santana gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Davis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Danny Valencia is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Into the windup and the pitch.
Danny Valencia.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping into the box, Tyler Duffy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And he lays off for ball 1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Up next,
Billy Burns will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far. Chris Coghlan is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance.
Chris Coghlan.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Outside, 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pereira is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nick Williams will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck.
Right fielder, Nick Williams.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he has started the home third with the double. Digging in, Ryan Howard, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Shot toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is where he's so comfortable. Hitting righties so far this year really well. Hitting over 300 on the year.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Lowry into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Coming to the plate now, Cody Ashe. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Over to first with it is LaRoche, and that will be that. Josh Reddick is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another one sent foul. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Herrera, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will make it there as he starts the fourth with a leadoff double. Adam LaRoche is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. LaRoche is retired, and there's one away. Striding in, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Howard will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. Striding in once again, Stephen Vogt. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Darnell Sweeney is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Second baseman, Darnell Sweeney.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Aaron Nola stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
Burns has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Odubel Herrera will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And this one is gone. A home run.
The batter number 13.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0. Hard hit ball to second. To his right, Coughlin. Throw bounces on LaRoche, but he's able to hang with it, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Jed Lowry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. Danny Valencia comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. This one skied out toward right. Williams on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Striding into the box, Tyler Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Carlos Santana will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Catcher, Carlos Santana.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Back to the mound and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Nick Williams will dig in. He doubled his last time.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ryan Howard steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. None out. Runners at first and second. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. And this is on the ground for Lowry and could be 2. The second for 1. On to LaRoche, and they get them both. Cesar Hernandez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Cody Ashe steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Valencia has got it, and the side is retired. Billy Burns will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Number 1, Billy Burns.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fly ball out toward right field. Moving under it, Williams. 1 out. Chris Coughlin will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Another good job of getting ahead here. He just seems so locked in right now.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. One out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Darnell Sweeney will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Darnell Sweeney
hits this one hard the other way. Coughlin ranges to his left, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Aaron Nola comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard.
Yeah, he's got that big lead and a chance to get deeper into this ball game, but he needs to make sure he stays focused because sometimes that competitive edge can dwindle on you a little bit when you think you're just cruising.
And here's a ball hit in the air. LaRoche in foul ground, 2 gone. Odubel Herrera gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. High and deep to right center field. Ranging back is Burns, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Freddie Galvis will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 6-0 ball game. Carlos Santana stands in. Emilio Jimenez will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a flare out to left center. Davis over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Adam LaRoche will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Adam LaRoche.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. 1-2, here it comes. Hit out towards second. On to first as it took off on Howard a bit, but he stays with it for the first out.
The left fielder, number
Chris
2.
Davis will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Catcher.
Stephen Vogt stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Hit hard toward the right side, but there to glove it is the first baseman Howard, and that will end the inning. Nick Williams will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Ryan Howard gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And this is on the ground to first, could be 2. Lowry on to first, but no, not in time, as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball. Cesar Hernandez steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Cody Ashe will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is. Valencia
is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Darnell Sweeney. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
The pitcher,
Aaron Nola gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Turned on down the line. Throw on to LaRoche is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Jed Lowry comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Danny Valencia will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch is popped up. Howard on the move. 2 down. Emilio Jimenez will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Connor Gillespie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 68, Connor Gillespie.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. John Axford will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Odubel Herrera gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. may have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Freddie Galvis will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Popped high in the air. Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2. Carlos Santana will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Carlos Santana.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Reddick to the track. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick.
Oye, como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Throw on to LaRoche takes care of him, and with that, the side is retired. Billy Burns gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Billy Burns.
Line drive to center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Chris Coughlin digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Sent on the ground out to second. Galvis over to Howard, and indeed they get them both. Josh Reddick ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Smoke toward the hole, taken in by Howard. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies.